to jump higher than that box. But what they notice is once they put them inside of the box for a certain amount of time, once they took them out of that box, they were only jumping on the altitude of that box. Some of us, God has freed us from our old life. But we're still living or we're still moving exactly in the same structure of our old life. But you wonder what is use of my born again life if I'm still living the same structure of the box. You see, because what they found also is that even the children of those fleas were only jumping to the altitude of what their parents told them to. Now you can understand why God had to kill an entire adult generation. Adult generation. Because they were about to inherit the attitude of a victim mentality. And if you don't know what I'm referring to, I am referring about when God took the people of Egypt for people of Israel from Egypt. The only people that entered the promised land was the people that were born in the desert. Jacob and Caleb. Joshua and Caleb. The only people that entered in the promised land was the people that were born in the desert, exception of Joshua and Caleb. And the reason why they were exempted is because of their mentality. They had not a mentality of, we used to be slaves and look at this now. No, they had the mentality of warriors. We don't have time to read the story right now, but if you want to read it, it's in Numbers 14, all the verse. The story is there. So who said you can't break pattern or a norm? Everyone that is extraordinary has broken a pattern or has broken the norm. Everyone that is extraordinary has broken a pattern or the norm. Pattern can sit in you until you break it. A pattern is something that is always happening. Amen. How did a small corner of the world become a superpower in the world? Amen. Because finally God put in their heads, in the heads when they were slaves, for every year God used to say to them, cite this, you are the head and not the tail. You are above, not beneath. You will lend many nations. Yes. And you will not borrow. Amen. You will become a nation that will be known. And as you grow up in that mentality, let not marriage be your end goal.
Yes.
Marriage, it's a promise of God. So because if you put marriage as your end goal, when you get married, now what? We see the story of Esther in the Bible. She seen a need of a nation. She seen a need. So she made her marriage. The marriage was not her end goal. But she used that in order for the nation to take profit of it. Because she saw a need in the community. For example, myself. 6 years in university. Do you really think I wanted to do 6 years in university? 6 years.
6 ans.
Yeah.
Est-ce que
No, but it's because I saw a need in my community.
Yes. Non, mais parce que dans mon communauté
because when people was to say that black people don't excel. They don't excel. They don't excel. So I said, no, because I am a child of a king. I must excel. And my parents always used to tell me, you are different, you are changed, you are excellent. So as a woman, it's not just because, oh, you're a woman, you need to do things of the house, you need to think your husband. No, there's more to it. Because in the Bible, God is called us to be a helpmeet. And in order for us to be a helpmeet, you need to know what you're helping, how to help. But if all of you growing to do is, I just need to marry, how will you be a helpmeet in marriage if all you know is marriage? There's 3 things that you need to know in order to be a helpmeet. First, you need to know the vision. The second thing is you need to know the strategies that you need to implement in order to arrive to that vision. And the third one is you need to know what barriers are there into that vision. So now if you've not studied, so now if you've not done courses in order to better yourself, now your husband now wants to open a business. How will you be a helpmeet? How will you be a helpmeet? So my thing is, let's not put marriage as our end goal. But try as we grow up, try to excel yourself in order to be a good helpmeet. And it's not just university, there's other things that you can do to better yourself. There's courses that you can take. Because as well, how if you do not know, how will you help your children now to do their homework? And I end there. Amen. Amen. So now we're going to go with other mamas as well that I want.